I'm E.G. Marshall, engineer of this runaway express through the mysterious terrain of the imagination. Our fancies are only memories which are divorced from the discipline of space and time, according to the poet. And what does that mean? It means, in a sense, that we are free to reconstruct the past in any way that suits our purpose. And so many of us do it.
But you can't kill me. I wish you could give me a suitable alternative. It's murder. No. It will be an accident.
What do you mean, an accident?
This automatic, this dazzling Luger automatic, you were examining it, you see. Then you didn't know it was loaded.
Our mystery drama, The Memory Killers, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Ralph Bell. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Now, People's year-end double issue is here with the 25 most intriguing people of the year. From Betty Ford to Dolly Parton, from Woody to Cher, Patty Hearst to Jerry Brown. They're all here in this special double issue of People, the winners and losers of 75, and people to watch for in 76. Jacqueline, Streisand, Katharine Hepburn, and Audrey, too. Doris Day and Rudolph Nureyev, plus a squad of Olympic hopefuls and a line of first ladies in waiting. It's the biggest, most exciting issue of People ever. Pick up a copy today.
Henry Clay Cortland is what they mean when they say distinguished looking. Henry Clay is tall, no longer young, but middle age, which ravages so many of us, has only enhanced him. The few strands of gray serve to make the rest of his hair seem thicker. The very few lines in his face lend him a kind of attractive maturity. His deep, pleasant voice, his kindly manner, are great assets to his company, which deals in that arcane area known as public relations and marketing strategy. Well, Henry Clay is sitting in his office, and he is displaying a side of him that his clients very rarely get to see.
Tell me why I'm being pessimistic, George.
I didn't say you were being pessimistic. I said you were being unduly pessimistic.
I think I'm the only one around here who's facing reality.
Henry, we have this new account.
What new account?
The Dutchman.
They're not Dutch, they're German.
What's the difference? It's a fortune.
And we don't have them as an account, not yet.
They want you to come over and sign a contract, don't they?
No. If you read the letter, you'll see.
I did read the letter.
They want me to come over and sell them on the idea of letting us handle their American marketing strategy.
Same thing, Henry. Once you get there, once you get a clear shot at the client, it's in the bag.
We're going to have to make a major effort to land these people.
Henry, when are you leaving for Munich?
Oh, I have to remind you, George, these are not the best of times.
It's worth $1 million clear the very first year. And from there, the sky's the limit.
Well,
you gotta go for it. The long bomb, the big play, we're rolling the dice, partner.
I know.
3 years ago, we're sitting pretty. Then a scandal hits Continental Engines, and poof, they're out of it. Jolison Wire and Cable collapses. Everybody else starts pulling in their horns. That's why we need those Belgians.
Germans.
Whatever. The Neues Welt, is that how you say it?
Neues Welt.
All right.
New World. That's close enough.
They got products that don't quit. They got everything from sports cars to diapers.
Yes. I'm not sure I want to go back to Germany.
Back? When were you ever there?
During the war.
The war, for crying out loud. Henry, that's 100 years ago.
Forget it. You're right. I have to bring this off. They're a logical client for us. We're a logical agency for them. We know it, they know it. We need each other.
So?
So I'm going. I'll leave tonight.
That's my man.
I really didn't understand my reluctance. Neues Welt was made to order for us. And actually, they had sought us out. And we needed them. And so, why wasn't I jumping up and down with joy at the opportunity? Well, the truth is, I'm not by nature a man who jumps up and down with joy. But I could have shown a little more enthusiasm. I asked the question, but I have no idea of the answer. I think I really don't know myself very well. I'm 54 years old, and it seems that I learn more about myself every day.
Won't you sit down, Mr. Cortland?
Thank you, Frau Volker.
Your German is flawless.
Oh, thank you again.
But your facts are incorrect.
Oh?
I am not Frau Volker. I am Fräulein Volker.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Does an unmarried woman always move you to sorrow, Mr. Cortland?
Well,
In any event, we should dispense with Frau, Fräulein, Herr, and Mr. I should like you to call me Marlena.
Marlena? That's a very pretty name.
And I shall call you Henry. I have strict orders from my brother to be completely at your service until he arrives.
Your brother is Dietrich Volker, who is listed as president of New World, and you are the vice president, M. Volker. I didn't know that stood for Marlena.
Is this your first visit to Germany?
Well, no.
I see.
Well, may I ask what it is that you see?
That is the sort of answer given by people who were here during the war.
Well, so much has happened since. It's been so long ago, I think it's all been forgotten.
You are to be our guest for dinner.
Oh, I don't want to inconvenience anyone.
Not at all. I've heard so much about you.
About me?
Oh, yes. We had you investigated quite thoroughly. That is, we analyzed the work you did for other companies in America. We're very much impressed.
Thank you.
And I'm very much impressed.
It was then I noticed her for the first time. That is, really noticed her. I had been aware of the fact that she was about 40, very attractive, charming. But now there seemed to be something personal in it. Something directed at me. Something womanly. When I walked in there, I'd been somewhat surprised to discover that the executive I was to report to was a lady. And now I sat there and faced the fact that I could very well have fallen in love with her.
What basic strategy do you think will be effective in marketing automobiles in your country?
Her questions were the questions I was fully prepared to answer, and so I could answer them without thinking.
In a real sense, we think America is joining the rest of the world when it comes to size and economy of operation.
Is it possible that you can walk into a room, confront a woman, and fall in love at sight?
But there is still a mystique about the American-made automobile.
Of course, it's possible. Didn't it happen so many years ago with Caravan? It's been 10 years since I lost Caravan. I'm lonely. I have been from the very moment I lost her.
Oh, goodness, it's lunchtime. I hope you have no plans.
Yes, I have plans. I have plans to take you into my arms.
We have a dining room for all our executives. This will be a splendid opportunity for you to meet everyone.
I've already met the most important person in the world. They say it can happen this way, suddenly, without warning. I'm in love. And with a girl I don't even know.
You can see the entire city from here. Of course, it's been considerably rebuilt.
Yes.
That's right. You said you had been here during the war. Were you in Munich?
Well, I was over Munich.
Oh, you were a flyer.
I was. Flight crew.
I remember. I was just a child. We would hear the sirens, and there would be the desperate surge to the shelters. It was... well, we were over London and Rotterdam and other places, so why complain? Why should we talk about wars? It's another world today. A better one.
Yes.
I complimented you on your German, and everyone here is amazed that you speak it so well. Where did you learn?
In college.
Ah, but you have an ease. A kind of flow that can't be picked up through formal study. You acquire it through conversation. Were you a prisoner?
How did you know?
You were a flyer, so I could assume you were shot down.
Well, not all flyers were shot down.
I could be wrong. But I also recognize that your German is, well, it's dated.
Dated?
Well, it's the same with English. Style and pronunciation and idiomatic things change. Now, couldn't you tell immediately if someone was using the kind of English spoken 30 or 40 years ago?
Well, if somebody said hubba hubba, I guess I would.
I remember that. I was a little girl, and this big American soldier gave me a stick of chewing gum, and he said, hubba hubba. I could never find out what it meant.
Well, neither could I.
So, you were a prisoner?
Yes.
Where?
Well, somewhere around the Baltic, and I had to serve as interpreter.
Well, if you're finished with your coffee, I should like to have you meet some of our local marketing people.
She had won me over completely, just the way Carolyn did. And yet she was unlike Carolyn. She was blonde and bright, while Carolyn was dark and subdued. But in each, there was a sweetness and a perception, and a way of making me feel comfortable. And once again, I was answering the questions automatically from the top of my head, while my mind was completely absorbed with her.
What is considered a viable cost per thousand in American print media?
And now, the problem. How do I go about this?
I see you on here as a rather interesting reaction. His idea is to expand our appeal in every age group.
Can I be accused of making a play for her to ensure landing the account?
Is it true that emphasis on quality alone is not enough?
I know what I have to do. I have to get her alone, away from all these people, and just tell her I love her. Because until I do, I'll never know a moment's peace.
We had a message while we were out at lunch. My brother Dietrich has been detained, but he'll be here as soon as he can. He's anxious to meet you. So, is there anything you'd like to talk with me about? Anything else I can tell you about the corporation?
Not really.
We are a large and complicated firm, and you've been exposed to a great deal. More than enough for one day.
There is something I'd like to tell you.
Yes?
Well, as I think about it, I don't know how this is going to sound, and I'm not even sure this is the time to say it.
One of the basic principles of New World is absolute frankness.
That's good.
Everyone is encouraged to speak his mind.
Well, then I shall speak mine. Marlene, I love you. Maybe I shouldn't have said it.
No. I'm glad you did. Because it gives me the courage to say something, too. I also love you, Henry.
And that's how it can happen. One day, without any warning whatsoever, in a strange country, a woman he doesn't even know. I love you is generally what people say at the end of a story. But in ours, why does this declaration of love occur at the beginning? Well, you know what they say about the course of true love. I shall return with Act 2 in just a few moments. Can we say that the person we fall in love with is the one we happen to meet at a time when we happen to be most vulnerable? Is all love love at first sight? And do we merely delay announcing it because we pretend we are getting to know the loved one better? These are personal matters of taste and temperament. All we know for sure is that Henry Cortland and Marlene Volker have fallen in love within hours after their meeting.
What are we going to do, Marlene?
Do?
Yes. And what are we going to say?
To whom?
To everyone. For instance, if your brother were to walk in here right now...
I would say to him, Dietrich, Henry and I have fallen in love.
But I've only just arrived in this country this morning. We have known each other 3 hours. How could we explain it?
That's the wonderful thing about love. You're not required to explain it.
Were you ever in love before?
Yes. Once. You?
Yes. Once.
See? We're so much the same.
I don't know how to account for it.
I don't either.
I didn't want to come here.
Why? Because of the war?
Yes.
Did something bad happen to you?
Yes.
What?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't know you well enough. Did you hear what I just said?
Yes.
I can tell you I love you, but I can't. If anybody heard us, they would really think we're crazy.
But it was because of the war you did not wish to return to Germany.
Yes, and then I realized I was practically alone in my thinking. No one remembered the war seriously anymore. A new generation had grown up in my country.
And in mine.
And the minute my plane touched down at the airport, I saw how different it was. It was no longer the gray, drab place I remembered, filled with silent, brooding people. It's become a country just like my own. Tall buildings, bustling crowds, and... well, I even fell in love.
Love? Love? Who fell in love with whom?
Oh, Dietrich. This is Mr. Cortland from the United States.
Ah, finally we meet. I'm sure we will be able to do business. Was someone talking about love? It happens to be my favorite pastime.
Oh, pastime is right. Do you know Dietrich has been married 4 times? They're starting to call him the Bluebeard of German industry.
Typical journalistic license. All my wives received the most generous settlements. I never killed any of them. Did I ever kill anyone?
Did I ever kill anyone? I had heard those words before, pronounced exactly that way, back in the Stalag, by the SS intelligence major. His name was... I don't remember his name. I was always too tired when he spoke to me. Too tired. And everything hurt too much. Let me look at this man's face again. Let me listen to his voice. Let me concentrate.
What are you saying, Marlene?
I'm saying we're in love.
Who is?
Henry and I. We are in love.
But he just...
We both know everything you're going to say. We know how it sounds.
It sounds marvelous.
Then you don't think we're crazy?
Henry, Marlena, what has happened to the two of you? That sudden, spontaneous recognition of love. One sees a face, and instantly one is overwhelmed. I've been seeking this all my life. I've never found it.
Volker. Major Volker. Was that his name? Is this his face? Yes, it must be. It has to be. The way he just said, did I ever kill anyone? Did I ever kill anyone?
Did I ever kill anyone, Lieutenant Cortland? I never killed anyone. I never have to kill anyone. My prisoners kill themselves through stupidity.
What do you want, Major?
A German officer in this camp is an American agent. Who? You know him. Who?
I don't know what you're talking about. I just have to get some sleep.
Tell us his name, and you can sleep. Plenty of time for sleep.
A man can die if he doesn't get sleep. You're killing me.
No. No. You are only killing yourself. Hasn't this been a wonderful dinner?
Thank you, Dietrich.
I never knew when I made the reservation this morning that it would be a dinner to celebrate my sister's engagement. And now, where shall we go? What do you say, Henry?
Darling?
Oh. Oh.
Unless you're tired, Henry, and you'd like to get some sleep.
Well, sleep. There's plenty of time for sleep.
Plenty of time for sleep. That was the way he said it. He had to be that Major. He had to be. Those scars just above his right eye. Oh, he's the one. How could I ever forget?
Plenty of time for sleep.
Well, there is such a thing as jet lag.
Oh, that is an old wives' tale.
And since when do those old wives fly in jets? A man needs his rest.
Listen to the way she talks now that you're hooked. Pay attention to this, Henry. It's still not too late to break the engagement.
Whose side are you on, Dietrich?
You fell in love with her because she appears to be glamorous, beautiful, mysterious. And once she has got you, she shows her essential nature. She becomes a housefrau. If you think an American housewife is something, wait till you experience a German hausfrau.
And who should know better than you?
Maybe you are right. Besides, I must be getting older. Time was when I could party all night and still be at the office bright and early.
We must all be at the office bright and early. And hear Henry tell us how to sell New World in America.
Hello?
Henry.
George. Do you know what time it is here?
Yeah, well, I can't help it. I have to know how things are going.
George, I've got to get some rest.
Look, I'm nervous.
About what?
Everybody knows we're pitching this account at New World. And if we don't get it, it's going to look like we...
I understand. What you did was tell everyone we had the account.
Well, Henry...
And so now we can't afford to lose it, huh?
Okay, so I was hasty. I made a mistake. Henry, we must have that account. We gotta have it.
All right. All right, goodbye. We must have that account. We must. I was dreaming before that phone rang. What was I dreaming about? Or was I dreaming? Am I living through it again? Are we there again? Back there in that damp, stinking cellar in the Stalag. Are we back there? Frank and I? Back there?
Henry, you give me some water?
I can't, Frank, I can't. They don't let us have anything unless we...
Forget it. It doesn't matter anyhow. I'm as good as dead.
Oh, no, Frank.
Bad as dead.
Let me put my jacket over you.
No. You're freeze to death.
Try to sleep, Frank. Maybe rest will help you.
I can't sleep, Henry. I'm busted up inside. I didn't tell him anything. I took everything, but I didn't open my mouth.
Frank, don't try to talk.
That's about all I can do now.
There was only something I could do for you, kid.
There is. Liv, get that SS Major. What's his name? Volker, whoever, whatever. Get him for what he did. Not just to me, but to everybody.
Yes, Frank.
He's the worst kind there is. Never gets his own hands dirty. Get him for me.
I will.
Swear to me, Henry. Swear you'll do it.
I swear.
Say it. Say, I swear I'll kill that SS Major.
I swear I'll kill that SS Major.
Yeah.
Frank. And so you see the entire campaign is coordinated. You stress the same basic theme in all the media.
It's fantastic, Henry.
All my life, I was afraid of brilliant men. And look at me. I just fell in love with one.
Now, about some details.
Dietrich is a genius at details.
Oh, that's what life is all about, yeah?
He was talking to me, and I must have been answering him because what he wanted to know was stuff I could discuss in my sleep. And someone else was talking to me, too. Someone else. A very dirty, bloodied man who was lying on a filthy floor in a prison camp.
Kill him, Henry.
Kill him?
You swore you'd kill him.
How can I kill him?
Shoot him. Stab him. Strangle him. Does it matter? Kill him.
But the war is over.
So what?
How could I explain a thing like that?
Tell everybody what happened.
But it's another world now. Nobody remembers. Nobody cares.
You swore you'd kill him.
I'm not even sure he's the one.
He's the one. Kill him.
No, I can't.
You've got to. Kill him for me.
You're asking me to throw away my life.
I'm asking you to keep your promise.
What promise? Something I said when I was black and blue and freezing and starving and half crazy.
Kill him.
It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't make any difference anymore.
You kill him.
Sure, you can say kill him. What have you got to lose? You're dead.
He killed me.
I can't help that.
You have no choice.
But I do. I'm sorry, Frank. I'm not a hero. I'm just an average, everyday person. I can't do what these fellows do in books and pictures. I take the world as I find it. I live in the world as it is.
Is that supposed to be living?
You're dead. Are you better off?
I'm beginning to wonder. When they got to work on you, did you tell? Is that why you're still alive?
I cannot see a single flaw in this presentation.
Then we are to award the account to Mr. Cortland's firm?
You mean your future husband isn't entitled to special consideration?
Only at home, during business hours.
Isn't she the most remarkable woman you have ever met, Henry?
Emmett? Darling.
The man's in a daze. No wonder. Look what's happened to him. In a single day, he lands a major account and a wife.
And what would you do? Confront Dietrich and have it out? Sure you would. Sitting there in your comfortable chair. But Henry has a great deal to lose. But you say, we listen to these tales because we want heroes. Heroes who are not afraid, the way we are. Well, we still have a third act. We may come across a hero yet. They say heroes are born, not made. And this seems to be true from Henry Clay Cortland's viewpoint. Oh, Henry looks like a hero. He appears to be the kind of person who can certainly take care of himself. But he has a chance for heroics, and evidently he has chosen to turn it down. Something no true-born hero would ever think of doing. Hello?
Darling, how are you this morning?
Oh, wonderful.
Do you still love me?
Do I still love you?
Well, how am I to know you're not a person of mercurial temperament? You may fall violently in love with one day and just as violently out of love on the next.
Well, I might say the same about you.
Well, I still love you today.
As much as yesterday.
No?
No.
I love you twice as much.
And it was true. We loved each other even more. I put everything else out of my mind. The past, the prison camp, Frank, the major. I lived a new life in a new world, and there was nothing I could do about what may or may not have been a lifetime ago. I decided to walk to the office. It was such a glorious day, the kind of day lovers are entitled to. And I didn't see the speeding automobile that seemed to be bearing down on me. If a wide-awake youngster who happened to be crossing at the same time didn't trust me, I would have been killed. Hey, which way you going, you half-wit? The boy who had pushed me to safety smiled at me. I had shouted my anger at the driver in English, and I looked at his face closely. I owed the boy my life, and his face became familiar. But it seemed older. It was... Oh, good Lord. It was Frank. Frank. Am I going crazy?
You've got to kill him, Henry.
It's
him or you.
What are you talking about?
The car. The driver tried to run you down.
It was just some nut.
You see, Henry, you recognized him, and that's why he has to kill you.
What are you talking about?
He's afraid of you, Henry.
Why should he be afraid of me? What can I do to him?
Kill him.
But how can he be sure I'm the one who...
He can't take the chance. So he's trying to buy you off.
You're crazy.
Am I? First, he's giving you his sister.
He isn't giving me anyone.
She'd never marry you if he said no.
She loves me.
Second, he's giving you this fantastic account. Everything to shut you up.
All right. Suppose it's true. Then why should he want to kill me?
Because he's afraid. You keep looking at him when he talks to you. You can't help yourself. You keep looking at him in a certain way. He figures you're playing cat and mouse with him. He's afraid. So he knows he has to kill you.
I don't believe it.
You don't want to believe it. You've got no choice. Kill him before he kills you.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out here?
Yes, darling. It reminds me of the mountains back home.
Henry,
Yes.
had you ever met my brother before?
Dietrich?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why do you ask?
Well, it could be my imagination.
What could be your imagination?
Whenever we've all been together, it seems to me that you've been staring at Dietrich.
Oh, I wasn't aware that I was staring.
But you really didn't ever meet Dietrich, did you?
I don't know where I could have. Has he ever been to America?
No.
Well, I've only been here during the war. What was Dietrich doing during the war?
He was in prison.
Prison?
Yes. He had been sentenced to death.
Oh? Why?
He was a member of the underground, the resistance.
The what?
Many people are not aware of it. But we had an anti-Nazi underground here, too.
Well, you say he was sentenced to death. How did he get out?
They really didn't know what they wanted to do with him. And they thought maybe they could get more information out of him by keeping him alive. And finally, his friends helped him escape.
Oh.
So, I don't really think you ever might have seen him before.
I suppose not.
Perhaps someone who looked like him.
Perhaps.
Those were such bad days. Bad days for all of us.
Why are we even talking about them?
We should be talking about us.
I have asked all of you to attend this meeting to become acquainted with Mr. Henry Clay Cortlandt of the United States. And Mr. Cortlandt is not only joining our official family, but he will also be a member of my personal.
No, it was not my imagination. He's looking at me. He's looking at my face as if he's trying to read something, tell me something. But what? What?
He's trying to make a deal with you, Henry. But don't trust him. Don't trust him. He wants you off guard so he can kill you.
Let me alone. All these people are looking at me.
Some other people are looking at you too, Henry. Guys from the camp. Guys from your bunk. Look at us, Henry.
Shut up. A man's asking me a question.
It's Joe Turner, Bobby Moretti, and Harry. Look at us. We're all here. And we're all dead. And we're all asking you one question. When are you going to kill him?
How can I be sure?
You don't want to be sure. You want the girl, the money.
How can I kill him if I'm not sure?
We're sure. Each one of us.
And you've got to kill him. You have to kill him, Henry. You know that, don't you?
Yes. I know.
When?
When? Tonight.
Tonight.
You heard me. I said tonight.
Marvelous. This is what we call action. We ask Henry Clay Cortland when we can have his overall plan of action, and he says, tonight.
Hello.
Henry, Dietrich here. How are you coming on the plan?
Oh, how am I coming? Fine.
Why don't I send a limousine over for you and you can work here at my house?
Your house?
It's more spacious, comfortable, and you and I can chat. Why not?
Your glass is empty, Henry.
I've had enough, thanks.
How do you want to do this?
I just sketch out some notes and then have them headlined on charts.
I didn't mean that. I meant the other thing.
What other thing?
You know, Lieutenant Cortland.
So it's true. You were this Major Fulka. I'm forgotten.
And you were Lieutenant Cortland. I had forgotten, too.
Your sister said...
Yes, I know. I had to tell her something. After all, she wanted to believe her brother was an underground hero. She was half right, my sister was, and that's because I told her a half-truth. I had been in the underground.
Is that so?
Oh, yes. And they caught me. And they worked on me. You know how well they could do that.
Oh, yes.
And so, after a while, I decided to join them.
Well, that's all that matters. You became one of them. You were one of them.
No human being can hold out against clever and controlled torture.
I did.
No, you did not. You talked.
I never talked.
You told us how to uncover the agent.
How could I? I didn't know.
But you told us who among your comrades could tell us. Frank Watkins.
I never...
Oh, yes. You didn't know, but at the end you screamed and shouted his name. Actually, it didn't matter because, you see, he was already dead and of no use to us.
And now?
And now there's only this way out. I will have to kill you.
Not if I can kill you first.
But I have the opportunity, while you don't. My Luger automatic, an intricate and sophisticated weapon. In all the years I have owned this gun, it has never taken a life. Well, there is the first time for everything.
You're going to kill me.
Oh, yes.
It's murder. How do you propose to get away with it?
It will not be murder.
What will it be?
An accident. Two old soldiers get together over a glass of wine. We talk about weapons. You ask to see my Luger. You examine it. Unfortunately, there is a round in the chamber. Neat?
Very neat.
I'm sorry it has to be this way. But you would tolerate no other ending.
I don't intend to sit here and let you kill me.
I'm afraid there's nothing you can do.
Oh, yes. Now, drop it. Come on, drop it. Drop it.
You are a dead man.
Drop it now.
I can have you killed anywhere in this country. All I have to do is... Well, I guess you will have the last word. After all...
Was that a shot? Dietrich! Oh, what happened to Dietrich? Henry!
Darling, he wanted to show me how the Luger automatic pistol works, and he didn't know there was a live round in it.
How much did Marlena hear before she came into the room? What did she know before she came into the room? Who knows what takes place in the heart and mind of another? All we know is the outside of what we see. And what we saw was that Henry and Marlena fell in love. What I can tell you is that they got married. And as far as I know, they are still quite happy. And you'll be happy if you wait to hear what I tell you when I return shortly. Who were Dietrich Volker and Henry Clay Cortland? They were two people out of millions whose lives and fates were formed by forces beyond their control. At one time, a man could choose to die for his beliefs, but no more. There are ways to make all of us see another light, a different light. But here, we have the same light 7 times each week, and you are invited to bask in the glow. Our cast included Ralph Bell, Patricia Wheel, Robert Dryden, and Nat Poland. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
I shall be back shortly. In an effort to interpret ourselves to ourselves, I offer you the words of a Roman poet named Catullus, who lived 2,000 years ago. I hate and I love. Why I do so, I do not know, but I feel it, and I am in torment. Perhaps when we comprehend a little better our own torment, we will better understand the torment of others, and in consequence be a little kinder to one another. Is that not possible? I leave it up to you. Our cast included Christopher Tabori, Terry Keane, Russell Horton, and John Beale. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
I can't wait to meet your daughter, sir.
Well, I'll call her. Evie!
What?
Come here, would you?
This better be good.
She's got a lot of spunk.
Yes.
What is it?
Evie, I'd like you to meet a nice young man.
Oh, no, my hair looks dirty. Daddy, how could you do this to me? I want to die.
I'm afraid her cream rinse makes her hair a little greasy.
May I suggest agree?
Of course you'd agree. All you have to do is look at her.
No, agree cream rinse and conditioner. It helps stop the greasies.
Really?
Sure, after I shampoo, I use agree cream rinse and conditioner,
And it helps stop the greasies.
Right.
Gee, it sounds like I would like agree, too.
Well, agree cream rinse and conditioner is 99% oil-free.
Evie, stop crying. I'll go get some agree.
And after you use it, I'll drive you to the movies, okay, Evie?
No.
Why not?
Because you got a creepy car.
What?
It's a brown station wagon. I hate station
Some conditioners contain oils that can cause the greasies, but Agree Cream Rinse and Conditioner is 99% oil-free. And try Agree Shampoo. It helps stop the greasies, too.
I'm glad you decided to come to the movie. Your hair looks great.
Thank you. And I love your station wagon.
Was our story one of deep remorse or inexorable fate? I don't know. I leave you only with another quote from Omar Khayyam. The moving finger writes, and having writ, moves on. Nor all the piety nor wit shall lure it back to cancel half a line, nor all your tears wash out a word of it. Our cast included Jack Grimes, Belika Gray, Court Benson, and Russell Horton. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Mrs. E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
You've been listening to the OTR Gold Network. Find more classic radio at otrgold.com.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. The thin line between madness and sanity has never been clearly explained. Not by doctors, poets, philosophers, or psychiatrists. Why is this man a fool, the other a philosopher? Can we determine the difference with a phrase or clause? Or perhaps one of the erudite Marx brothers put his finger on it best when he said, there ain't no sanity clause.
Dr. Perkins, I'm engaged to be married to a veteran of the Vietnam War. But he's never able to get it behind him. It always haunts him.
Does he work in the city?
Oh, he's tried a number of different jobs, but he can't settle down to any one of them. Richard is like two people. Kind and loving, and then so erratic and uncontrollable. I don't know if I should marry him. Sometimes he frightens me.
Our mystery drama, Dangerous Memory, adapted from a tale by Jacques Futrell, especially for the Mystery Theater by James Agate Jr., stars Larry Haynes. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Did Mrs. Rhonda Baumert of Sterling say when Gus Merkus asked her the name of that hour's Ford Superfan driver?
Yes, it's Dr. James Huckabee.
She was listening to KOA and knew the answer.
I don't believe you guys called. Oh, wow, thanks. This is going to make my husband his face.
Mr. and Mrs. Baumert will fly to San Francisco to see the November 18th Broncos 49ers game as KOA's guests because she sent a postcard with her name, her address, and phone number to KOA Superfan, Box 5012, Denver 80217. Where's your card?
Our curtain rises on Greenwich Village, once the home of such notables as Walt Whitman, Eugene O'Neill, and Edgar Allan Poe. 200 years before that, Washington Square was a potter's field. So, it is said, the remains of paupers and criminals buried there to this day infect those who make the village their home. So it is said.
I've noticed it only happens to me when the temperature reaches 90. I wonder if it's the same for all ex-Marines who saw service in Vietnam. When I'm by myself in my hotel room, everything comes back. From boot camp to Army hospital. Sergeant Zaslow screaming at us, if you don't kill those gooks, they'll be in California and Cleveland and Buffalo. They're no good, he's saying. They're not people.
Don't ask questions. Obey. Kill, see? Okay. Here we are today, your last day at staging battalion before shipping out. Now pay attention. I brought along my little pet rabbit, and I'm going to show you what you can expect out there in the jungle. Kill or be killed. Cute, ain't he? Peter Rabbit. This is my rabbit lesson. I hold him up by the ears, see? Now watch this!
What the Sarge does to that rabbit, you never forget. Never. Or another dream. The time I stayed behind in the village. They were real nice to me, called me number 1 GI. Weeks went by. The war was far away. I couldn't hurt these people. I was one of them, helped them on their farms. Until Zaslow came down to get me in a big helicopter.
Hey, GI.
Who, me?
Yeah, you in that big Vietnamese hat. What's with you?
Well, I'm just living here in this village.
Oh, are you now? You think that hat's going to change the slant of your eyes?
I'm not hiding.
You're not fighting either, soldier.
Well, I couldn't take it. I'm living here peacefully with these people.
Oh, ain't that nice? Richard Carey, is that your name?
Yeah, 3rd Corps PFC.
Well, did you know, Richard Carey, 3rd Corps, that I come all this way in that chopper to find you?
Well, I'm doing more good here for the hearts and minds of the people. Why don't you just let me stay here until my time is up, okay?
Let you stay here, huh? Make an exception in the case of Private Richard, 3rd Corps. Is that what you want? Did I read you right?
Well, I'm happy here. I work with these people.
I think you're crazy. Well, the 3rd wants you back. Somebody's got to be responsible for you. So back to Saigon we go, and we go now. Wave to your little friends, Richard. I'll show you how we thank them for taking such real good care of you. We'll fly real low so you can watch all their faces and they can see you.
No. The nightmares never stop. 15 years now, and they still come. And then there's Wendy, a really bright girl I want to marry. She works in a Wall Street investment house. We go to a Chinese restaurant in the village. It's another one of those days, Wendy. I feel real lousy.
Richard, it's the heat. Sometimes it gets to me, too. Besides, you don't know how to take care of yourself, darling. But that'll all change when we're married. You'll see. I wish the waiter would hurry.
It's not the heat, Wendy, and you know it.
Are you talking about that old war thing again?
Yes, I am.
But that's 15 years ago.
No, not for me, it isn't.
Shh. People are turning around. Oh, here comes the waiter. Let's order.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Wendy. I'm not hungry. You order, and I'll just sit here with this bottle of wine.
Richard, you have to eat. What am I going to do with you?
Why don't you just leave me alone?
Richard, you've never talked like that to me before. What is it?
I told you. I'm going. You... Oh, no. Oh, no, I can't go now. I've got to stay here.
You're white as a sheet. You look like you'd seen a ghost.
I have. It's him. Zaslow, the Sarge.
Who?
He's here, Wendy, in this restaurant. I just saw him walk in the door. It's really him.
Where is he? Can you point him out to me?
No, I don't want to look around. He's a big man, crew cut, fierce face, ugly, a scar down his left cheek.
Oh, I don't see anyone like that. But perhaps he went out again.
No, he's here. He's here somewhere. I can feel it. I thought that part of my life was thousands of miles away. To think, in the flesh, the Sarge, here. It's not a dream, it's real. If there's anyone in this world I don't ever want to meet up with again, it's Zaslow, the Sarge.
Dr. Perkins, I need your help badly. I have a very sick friend.
Well, I don't know what I can do, Miss Hawkins. I'm a psychiatrist, not a general practitioner. Tell me about your friend. And I shall call you Wendy. I always use first names. It breaks down barriers.
I'm engaged to a man called Richard Carey.
Called?
No, that's his real name. He's a veteran of the Vietnam War, only he's never been able to put it behind him.
Well, that's a frequent malady for thousands and thousands of young men today. Does he live with his family?
No, his mother and father are dead. Their yacht exploded, and they went down with it.
Does Richard work in the city?
Oh, he's tried to do a number of things, but he can't seem to settle down to any of them.
And how does he support himself? Or doesn't he have to?
No, he doesn't. And that's one of the problems, I think. He has quite a lot of money, in fact. I've been investing some of it for him through my job.
So he isn't under any pressure to apply himself and make a living and set aside the past?
No, he does nothing. Lives in a hotel. Dr. Perkins, I love Richard very much, but I must have him straightened out before we marry. He's like two different people, kind and loving, and then erratic and uncontrollable. He frightens me sometimes.
Could you persuade him to see me?
Become a patient of yours?
That's what I had in mind.
I'll try. I'll go to his hotel right now and talk to him about it.
Wendy, he can only be helped if he wants it. And if he does, it could be a beginning.
Somehow I managed to get back to my hotel. I keep hearing a ringing in my ears. And then the big chopper motor. So hot and unbearable. Sweltering August. I lie on top of my bed and close my eyes. The shock of actually seeing the Sarge hasn't worn off.
We'll be back in Saigon in half an hour, Richard. You must be crazy. You can't hide out for the whole war in a gook village.
I'd rather be with them than my platoon.
You like them gooks better than your own buddies.
They're people. They showed more feeling to me than anyone. You guys have all gone crazy.
Oh, we've gone crazy. What do you know about that? Hey, wait a minute. I see a little activity down there. See them hats walking around the fields?
They're farmers.
Well, maybe we should pay our respects.
Why, are you going to strafe them? You don't even know if they're friend or enemy.
Richard? Richard, are you in there? Richard, let me in. Oh, I know you're there. Richard, do you hear me? Are you all right? Richard, wake up! Richard!
I don't want to talk to Wendy. I don't want to see her. I don't want to see anyone. The sun is going down. And wearing a black veil comes running towards me.
Hey, you, stop. What's the matter? What happened back there?
Let go of me. Let go of my arm.
What do you think you're doing?
Let go of me, you...
Why are you running away? Did you have anything to do with that shot?
Go see for yourself.
Hey, you reach.
What?
Don't move. Just stay right where you are. What's your name?
Richard Carey. I'm a guest in the hotel.
What room?
Who are you? Why should I tell you?
My name is Gannon, in charge of security for the hotel. You the one who called the office just now to report a gun being fired on this floor? Someone murdered?
No, I don't think so.
I thought not. You can put your arms down now.
But I could have. I just don't remember.
You don't remember? Well, the bell captain said a man rang the desk. Someone reported a woman fired 2 shots and ran down the stairs. You didn't report that.
Well, I guess I must have. I remember, though. She had on a black veil, a black dress. She had red hair.
Oh, she won't get far. 19 flights of stairs and the police at the front and back doors with instructions to detain everyone leaving or entering.
Now, Mr. Gannon, I feel an awful pain in my head, and the heat is killing me. Do you mind if I go back in my room and lie down?
Mr. Carey, you'll have to put up with it. You're coming along with me. Now, which room did you hear the shots come from?
The end of the hall.
Oh, let's go.
No, I can't. Honest, I can't. I don't feel well. Now, please let me go back to my room and lie down.
You're acting very suspiciously. I suggest you cooperate with me. If a gun was fired in a room on this floor and you know any more about it than you're telling me, you'd be well advised to tell me all the truth.
Well, I am. I am telling you. I don't know anything. For heaven's sake, can't you see I'm not well?
Straighten up. We're going to walk down this hall together. Now. Here's a room with the door standing open. Anybody in there? Hello, this is hotel security. I guess not. Go ahead, Richard. You first. In you go. Uh-oh. What's this right by the door? A revolver. What? Don't touch it. Now, what do we have over here? A man laying on his face on the floor.
Is he dead?
He's dead, all right. Let's roll him over.
Oh, my Lord. No.
You know him, Mr. Carey?
That's the Sarge. Sergeant Zaslow.
When a man is called upon and encouraged to do dehumanizing acts, especially in war, the weight of his actions can, finally, disfigure his mind. Add to that the sudden and unexpected appearance of Richard's sergeant, who now lies dead in a hotel room, and you have the elements of mystery sufficient, I'd say, to begin Act 2. A young man is compelled to become a killing machine and made to believe he defends his country by slaying non-persons. But in that very act, he too becomes a non-person. Isn't society asking too much of him, that he remains sane in an insane world?
So you know the deceased, do you, Richard?
I knew him. He was a sergeant in my outfit 15 years ago. I haven't seen him since.
You haven't, hmm?
No, wait a minute, yes. Yes, just today in a Chinese restaurant.
Oh, you keep changing your story so much I can hardly keep up with you. I better call down. John Gannon, I'm in room 1919. You get one of the policemen from the front door to come up here. Tell him there's been a murder and to call his precinct. Oh, you saw your old sergeant in a restaurant, but you didn't know he was booked into this hotel, huh?
No, I didn't know he was a guest here. Was he?
Martin Zaslow has been here a week. You and he are the only ones on this floor. They didn't find any woman answering your description. No one dressed in black with red hair.
But I saw her. I held on to her. I stopped her. You don't believe me?
I was just told that there have been several complaints about you acting rather strangely in the hotel. So I won't hold you to every word you say, Richard.
What do you mean, strangely? Who said?
The manager.
Why,
Don't get upset. It's nothing. You told me yourself you had a bad headache, the heat was bothering you. Maybe you can't remember everything you did.
Well, I already told you I had no idea the Sarge was staying in this hotel.
You've never been in this room?
No.
You weren't in here about the time the shots were fired.
I tell you, no. All I know is I heard the shots. I came out of my room, and there was this woman with red hair running down the hall. I stopped her. I said, "What's the matter?" And she said, "Go see for yourself." Now, what are you trying to pin on me?
You were not in this room. You never fired a shot at the deceased.
No.
Now, Richard, don't you know there wasn't any woman at all? It's all in your mind,
You're crazy.
No. I'm not the one. Now think, Richard. What motive did you have to murder your old sergeant?
Now, what is this? Why me?
Your hand, Richard. Your right hand.
What?
The back of it is covered with blood.
Oh. Well, that must have happened when I helped you roll over the body.
Oh, no, Richard, not then. I noticed it the first time I talked to you in the hall.
Richard? Richard?
What? Hi, Wendy.
Yes, it's me. You've had quite a sleep.
Where am I?
In a hospital. You keeled over and they couldn't get you to come around. So they brought you here.
How did you find out where I was?
I tried to see you yesterday afternoon. I knocked on your door. You wouldn't answer.
I've been in the hospital since yesterday.
I think so. When I called your hotel today, they told me where you were.
Wendy, I've got to get out of here. It's like Vietnam all over. It's crazy. Nothing makes sense.
I see Mr. Carey's awake.
Oh, yes, what is it?
You want me to level with you, Mr. Carey?
Yes.
We identified the gun as one you brought back with you from Vietnam.
Oh, no. That's not true. I wouldn't touch those things. I had enough of killing.
Maybe so. In a few minutes, there'll be an officer in here. You'll be placed under arrest and formally charged with the murder of Martin Zaslow.
Guess I'm in luck. They've decided not to take me out of the hospital. The doc said leave him here another 24 hours. That gives me time. I'm sure not going to lie here and let them railroad me into life imprisonment. When everyone's asleep, I'm getting out. And I'm going to find that woman with the red hair.
Who is it?
Wendy, it's me, Richard. Let me in.
Richard.
Turn off the lights. Close the door. And lock it. Good. Now go over to the window and take a look into the street. And don't move the curtain too fast. Very slowly.
Well, sure. Sure, Richard.
Well? See anybody hanging around?
No. The street's deserted.
Okay, come on back. Sit down. Oh, I am exhausted.
Well, how did you get out of the hospital?
I tied a couple of sheets together and waited till midnight, and I got out the window. Do you know something funny, Wendy? From the outside, that didn't look like a hospital at all. It was a suburban street way up in Fieldstone. I had just enough change for the subway.
You don't think they'll look for you here?
No. Who knows about you and me? Nobody. Now, how could they connect us? Now, Wendy, you've got to help me. I didn't kill the Sarge.
I know you didn't, Richard.
Oh, I'm so tired. I have been running all my life. Can I spend the night on your sofa?
Of course. You sleep, and we'll talk about it in the morning.
Wendy?
Yes?
Which way is the bathroom?
Well, just through there. First door on your left. I'm sorry I don't have an extra toothbrush.
Is there a window in that bathroom?
No.
Okay, then I want to turn on the light so I can see. I've got to.
Of course.
I've got this blood stain on the back of my right hand, you see, and I've been trying to get rid of it. It won't come off. Now, if I scrub hard, maybe I can wash it away.
Dr. Perkins, Richard's been accused of shooting a man.
I'm terribly sorry.
He's in my apartment now, asleep. I left him a note saying I'd be back after work tonight.
Well, I'd go to the police right away. Your friend Richard may not be in full control of himself. You're not safe with him.
Oh, I can't give him up to the police, Dr. Perkins. I believe he's innocent.
Well, that's not for you to decide.
He's depending on me. I'm all he's got. Oh, would you see him, Dr. Perkins, at my place?
I don't think I should. I can't help him now.
I think you could. Last night, before he went to sleep, Richard said to me he had this blood stain on his hand that he couldn't wash off. I saw him for a moment standing in the light of the bathroom. There wasn't any blood stain on his hand that I could see. How do you explain that?
I can't. It could be blood. It could be guilt.
I have to go, Dr. Perkins. I'm sorry you won't help me.
Wait. All right. Give me your address, Wendy. I'll be there after my last appointment, say 7:30 tonight. I hate being cooped up and feeling helpless.
Had to wait all day till now. It's after 6. The maids have just left one shift. The hall is empty. I'm standing in front of room 1919, easing open the door. I just had this funny feeling that the clues I need are in there. And suddenly, I'm being grabbed from behind. Oh! I black out.
Hey, what's with you, Gary? What are you doing here at Tansanut Airport?
We got your message, Sergeant. You were bringing in 20 prisoners to Saigon, so they gave me this paddy wagon. Told me to get going out here and pick them up. That's all I know.
I don't know. You ain't gonna find no 20 VCs on this chopper. All we got is 2.
All you got is 2 prisoners? These 2 out of 20?
The rest of them got a little rambunctious.
Well, how could 18 guys...
Harry, too many questions. You got 2 VCs, blindfolded, hands behind their back. All right, take them away.
Well, what do I tell them in Saigon?
Tell them they tried to escape.
You want me to believe that?
I don't care what you believe. Now get these 2 out of here.
It's all so real. Who had murdered the prisoners? And suddenly I feel that pain where somebody cracked me on the skull. Where am I? You're throwing water in my face.
Wake up, Richard.
What?
Can't have you running around loose in this hotel opening the doors to other people's rooms. You got to be taken care of.
Where's the sergeant?
Who?
What happened to me? I came to pick up the prisoners. They're waiting for me back in Saigon.
Now, look, Richard, I'll level with you. When you escaped from the hospital, I realized you mightn't be responsible for your actions.
Wait. You're John Gannon, the hotel detective.
So, regrettably, I'm going to have to put the cuffs on you and straitjacket you into the hospital. It's for your own good, Richard.
No. Get away from me.
Now, Richard, take it easy. Put down that pitcher of water.
I don't know where Richard is, Dr. Perkins, and it's getting later and later. I'm so worried.
Well, don't give it a thought. I'll wait with you a little longer.
I'm so afraid he doesn't know what he's doing. I was sure that if he saw you and you could talk to him, it could help him.
Wendy, you've done all you can. If Richard doesn't come back, you've got to tell the police that he hid here last night. You should have done it before.
I guess so. But when you love someone, you don't always do the wisest thing.
Wendy, let me in.
It's him, Richard.
That hotel detective Gannon, he found me and... Who is this?
Oh, this is Dr. Perkins, Richard, a psychiatrist. I've asked him to come up and talk with you. Richard, will you give him a chance?
To do what?
Just to talk, that's all.
Oh, what can I say? You're here, I've got to stay here, so I've got to listen.
Well, there's only one problem. It's 8 o'clock. This is a very small apartment, and I need to talk to Richard alone. Wendy, is there a friend of yours near here you could visit for about an hour?
Well, I guess there's Gloria.
Gloria Taggart? Splendid. Think you could drop over there just for an hour? Richard, Wendy told me all about what's been happening to you. Seeing your sergeant in a restaurant, the woman with the black veil and the red hair, the shooting, that hotel detective, your escape from the hospital. And I have to tell you that there's something about all this that just doesn't add up. You are the one who knows or sees what nobody else sees.
You mean I'm lying?
No. I think someone is taking advantage of you, of your memories, of your fears. Someone very smart.
Are you saying there's some kind of a plot against me?
Well, hallucinations rarely come in such detail. It's all too pat, too clever.
But I do have these awful nightmares, which are very real to me. In the hotel, I dream about Vietnam, even flying in a chopper. Hey, last night I slept on the couch you're sitting on, and there it was all over again. The hall of the hotel, the woman with red hair, my stopping her, the way she felt, the smell of her hair, it was all so real.
What kind of a smell?
Like
Like lily of the valley.
I smell that, too. Right now, here.
You do?
Wait a minute. Let me get up. There's something stuffed in the back of these cushions. Well, what do you make of this, Richard? A red wig.
The plot, it would appear, is not only thick, but blood-curdling. Richard Carey has money and terrible memories. Is he being preyed upon by the unscrupulous who keep picking his wounds open, not letting the mind heal? Or is he indeed revenging himself upon a man who bullied him through the hell of war? When I return, we shall certainly be well on the way to learn more, and I will be back shortly.
Maxwell House is coffee you can count on. Maxwell House, good to the last drop. Maxwell House is...
Good morning.
Maxwell House is...
Good company.
Good to the last drop. Maxwell House.
Maxwell House, coffee you can count on. Always smells good. Always tastes good. Always good to the last drop.
Maxwell House is...
Good coffee.
Good to the last drop. Maxwell House.
A message from the CBS television network.
Harry Truman said it best, the buck stops here. The American presidency has been called the world's toughest job, and covering it's a non-stop challenge. That's why the president doesn't make a move without Robert Pierpoint, Leslie Stahl, and Lee Thornton. The CBS News White House team, Washington, or anywhere around the world.
Cronkite and Company, only on the CBS Evening News.
Hello.
If you're looking for a future with a growing company, the job that you've been waiting for is now reality. If up is where you're headed or where you'd like to be, then you are the one Sunstrand wants to see. Yes, you are the one Sunstrand wants to see.
If you're a precision grinder or lathe machinist just marking time in your present job, move up to Sunstrand and get some mighty rewarding benefits in the process. Merit increases, at least 13 paid holidays, plus all kinds of insurance. Sound good? Then call Sunstrand now for an interview.
You are the one Sunstrand wants to see.
Remember, at Sunstrand, the sky's the limit. An equal opportunity employer.
It is night in a small Greenwich Village apartment. A psychiatrist confronts an ex-Marine holding in his hand a red wig. Both are struck with the enormity of their conclusions. The psychiatrist looks at his watch.
9:15. Richard, do you trust me?
I do.
I think you're not safe here.
Well, there's got to be an explanation. Wendy could not be the woman in the veil with the red hair. She couldn't.
Look at the color of this wig. Look at the hairstyle. Are they similar to what you saw?
Not similar, identical. But what could she have been doing there? She came to see me. Did she kill a Sarge? But why?
I'm not accusing the girl you're engaged to marry of taking part in some extraordinary scheme, Richard. But I can't help thinking she knows more about this than she's owned up to.
No, it's too much for me to believe. Wendy, no, that's not possible. Now, Dr. Perkins, I've known you for less than an hour. I've known Wendy for 6 months. We're engaged to be married. She handles all my money. I love her. It can't be.
Don't stay here tonight, Richard. Don't. I'll tell you why I've been leery about all this since Wendy first came to see me. You believe there's been a murder.
Believe? I saw blood, a body with 2 bullet holes in its head.
You were accused, arrested, and found yourself in a hospital from which you escaped. All that, and yet not one word of this has appeared in the newspapers.
Well, is that so peculiar?
I'd say very unusual.
You mean it's a put-up job, a phony arrest? Why?
Somebody is out to get you, Richard. You're not safe here. I'll put you up for the night in my office. That's one thing a psychiatrist has got, a comfortable couch. No one will think to look for you there.
Now, you're saying that hotel detective isn't really a detective, that I wasn't really arrested?
I'm saying that nothing is what it appears to be. Richard, I wish I could make you see it as clearly as I do. That I could convince you to see things as they are.
Dr. Perkins, I think I do. Would you look at the back of my right hand? Now, what do you see?
Nothing.
It's true. It's true. Nothing. For days, there's been blood on that hand.
I'm not surprised. Your mind could...
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Next time you go to the theater to see a new play, ask the person sitting next to you who wrote it. Chances are he won't know. Oh, he'll know who's starring in it, and probably he'll know what the critics had to say about it. But it will take a furtive glance at his program before he can tell you the name of the playwright. Yet, weeks, months, and even years earlier, there was a playwright, patiently, stubbornly putting words on paper. As the old theatrical saying goes, if it ain't on the page, it ain't on the stage.
Nobody's going to believe this.
I know.
I don't believe it myself.
And neither do I.
But it happened, didn't it?
Our mystery drama, The Imposter, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Don Scardino and Norman Rose. It is sponsored in part by X-Lac and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. A playwright loses hegemony over his book as soon as a producer buys his play. The producer hires actors, the director, the designer, a manager, and the playwright, who started the whole thing, becomes a pallid spectator to the feverish activity which begins both in the theater and in the producer's office. It is in just such an office that our story begins.
If you don't believe what I'm about to tell you, don't blame me. I have trouble believing it myself. I'm Ted Harris. I'm assistant to the incredibly successful Broadway producer, Norman Gelb. Years ago, when I first went to work for him, I was sitting in my office right next to Norman's when I heard his voice raised to an unaccustomed pitch.
It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. Mrs. Mahaffey, it can't be done. We open tonight. Your play opens tonight. Mrs. Mahaffey, there isn't a printer in town who could do it. I'm telling you that... Now, come on in, Ted. Mrs. Mahaffey, you have written a great play. It's going to be a big hit. Don't you understand? No, I can't do this one little thing for you. Because it's impossible, and it's crazy.
What's up, Norman?
Oh, come on in, sit down.
I take it that was Mrs. Mahaffey on the phone.
Our marvelous playwright, our genius, our pain in the neck.
What's it all about?
Ted, you are not going to believe this.
Mrs. Mahaffey acting up all of a sudden?
Acting up? She's lost her marbles.
She's such a nice lady.
Mrs. K. Mahaffey, whom we all adore and revere. Mrs. K. Mahaffey, who has written the best play any producer ever got his grubby hands on. The best play since
Norman, just tell me. What does the lady want?
Oh, Ted, you are not going to believe it.
What is it?
She wants her name taken off of the play.
She what?
I told you wouldn't believe it.
I don't.
Ted, there has never been a production like this. I don't mean just the script, though Lord knows that's a masterpiece. But I have hired the best people, the best actors, the best director, the best designer, because I love this play. It's in my blood. It's part of me. Do you know that every day since I read it, I have gone around thanking whatever star looked out for Norman Gelb that this play came into my office. And you know how it got here?
Through the mail.
No agent, no nothing. From a playwright nobody ever heard of. You know, I darn near didn't read it.
Yeah, you had me read it.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. I did, didn't I? And you liked it.
I liked it a lot.
And then I read it and liked it even better than you did. Couldn't wait to get on the phone and buy it. Do you remember that?
I remember.
Naturally, Mrs. K. Mahaffey was very happy, very grateful. And who wouldn't be? Norman Gelb is not one of your schlop producers.
Ah, far from it.
When she came in, Ted, to sign the contracts, I thought, my, what a nice, reasonable lady. So normal, I thought. Very calm, very poised, very sweet, very nice. But I didn't take advantage of her.
Mm-mm.
Or the fact that this was her first time out. I gave her good terms because I knew that she had written a great play. Though I remember thinking at the time, how could such a great play come out of such a normal lady? Now it turns out she's not such a normal lady. You just never know about these things, do you?
Never.
You know that she's a translator at the United Nations. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, she translates from German to English. Been doing it ever since her husband died about 10 years ago. Never wrote a thing in her life. Not even an article, let alone a play. Imagine. The most intricate, the most exacting form of literary composition there is, and she writes one. It's a good one. Good. It's a great one.
Fantastic.
Ted, do you know what I have done for this little lady?
A lot.
No. This is something special. A surprise for tonight. I put her name up on the marquee. Ted, you know that's never been done for an unknown playwright. I want to show her how we believe in her play. I want her to come to the theater tonight and look up at the marquee and see her name spelled out in lights. I want to see her face when she sees it. And now she wants new programs printed up without her name.
Do you think it's first night nerves or what?
I don't know what. Good Lord, Ted, we go up in 4 hours. How can I get new programs printed up in 4 hours?
Oh, you can't.
Oh, Ted, she's hysterical. Do me a favor. Go up to her place and talk to her. Make her see it is impossible. Will you do that for me?
Oh, I don't know, Norman.
Please, Ted.
What'll I say?
You'll think of something.
I hope so.
Sure you will. She likes you. You'll think of something.
Oh, what name does she want you to put on the programs? Or do you just say by anonymous?
She wants me to substitute another name.
Any other name?
No. She was very specific about the name.
What was it?
Vervain. Martin Vervain.
All the way up to Mrs. Mahaffey's apartment building, I tried to think what I could possibly say to this nice, unassuming woman who had suddenly, seemingly gone slightly mad. I didn't know her awfully well. Most of her contacts had been with Norman. But she and I had always gotten along. When I got to the apartment, I waited a moment and then pushed the button. It was at least a full minute before the door opened. And when it did, it wasn't Mrs. Mahaffey. It was a dumpy little woman I'd seen around the theater a few times.
Yes.
Is Mrs. Mahaffey in?
Oh, well, I'm afraid she isn't seeing anyone right now.
Oh, well, maybe she'd see me.
Mrs. Mahaffey's play is opening tonight on Broadway.
Yeah, I know. I work for Mr. Gelb, the producer. I'm Ted Harris. Mr. Gelb asked me to come up here and talk to her.
Oh. Well, in that case, come on in. She might see you if it's about the play. I'm Dorothy Dillingham. I'm a friend of Kay's. Actually, Kay wrote the play at my house. I have a little place up in the Catskills.
Oh, is that so?
Oh, yes. Well, we're very close, Kay and I. Both being widows. My husband and hers died the same year, within a few months of each other.
I've done all I could. I can't do anymore. They won't listen to me. Nobody will listen. Nobody understands. I've tried, but it's no use. No use.
That's Kay.
But she sounds very upset.
She's been upset ever since the road tour.
Mr. Gelb says she wants her name taken off the program.
She does. She's quite determined.
But doesn't she know that that's impossible?
Well, if she does, it doesn't make any difference.
But we open tonight, Mrs. Dillingham. Less than 4 hours from now.
I know.
Mr. Gelb said she wanted another name substituted.
Martin Vervain.
You know about that?
Oh, yes.
Mrs. Dillingham, on the way over here, it occurred to me, does Mrs. Mahaffey think that a man's name would be better for some reason? Because if that's what she thinks, those days are past. It might have been true once. I guess it was. But these days, a woman's name is as good as a man's. Maybe better.
I know.
Well, then why would she...
Have you done it?
Okay, dear.
Mrs. Mahaffey.
Have you done it? That's all I want to know, so that I can get some rest. Have you done it, Mr. Harris? Have you removed my name?
Mrs. Mahaffey, we open in less than 4 hours. You can't get new programs printed up in less than 4 hours. There isn't a printer in New York that could do that.
Well, have you tried?
There's no sense in trying. It can't be done.
Oh, what am I going to do?
Mrs. Mahaffey, you've written a wonderful play. You should be proud.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Mr. Gelb has such faith in your play. He's even had your name put up in lights.
Lights? Lights?
Well, yes, on the marquee. You know, over the entrance to the theater. It was supposed to be a surprise for you. It's a very unusual honor. He thought you'd be so happy.
Happy? I'll never be happy again. Oh, how can you do this to me?
Mrs. Dillingham.
Oh, I'm ruined for life.
Perhaps you'd better go, Mr. Harris.
If you need me, I'll be at the office.
Good. Because I think it's very likely I'm going to need you.
Well, I bombed out. That was obvious. I'd gone there to try and pacify an hysterical woman, and if anything, I'd made things worse. Well, what did Norman expect from me? A miracle?
I know you tried.
She kept yelling, I'm ruined. I'll kill myself.
She wouldn't do that, would she?
At this point, I'm not prepared to say what she'd do or wouldn't do. She's one crazy lady.
Well, crazy enough, the curtain goes up tonight, 8 o'clock sharp. Who's that, for Pete's sake?
You want me to find out?
I don't want to talk to anybody.
Mr. Harris.
Norm, it's Mrs. Dillingham.
Oh, is that Mr. Gelb?
Yes. How's Mrs. Mahaffey?
Not too good. That's why I had to talk to you. I think there's something you should know.
Come in, Mrs. Dillingham.
Mr. Gelb, I know Mrs. Mahaffey seems to be acting in a very peculiar manner.
You could say that. Yes, you could say that.
Wanting the name Martin Vervain put on the program.
It's crazy.
Not completely. Because, you see, Martin Vervain did write the play.
But you mean to stand there and tell me Mrs. Mahaffey did not write this play? She stole it?
No.
Plagiarized it?
No.
Then what did she do? Where did she get hold of it?
Oh, please.
Mrs. Dillingham, was Mr. Vervain a collaborator?
You could call him that.
Mr. Vervain and Mrs. Mahaffey worked on the play together.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, she never told me that. And now this Vervain wants to cut in on the royalties. He'll sue.
No, Mr. Gelb.
Well, he can sue Mrs. Mahaffey, not me. I acted in complete good faith. My hands are clean.
Mr. Vervain won't sue anybody, Mr. Gelb. Mr. Vervain's been dead for 50 years.
People tend to ask writers the oddest things and the tritest. Where do you get your ideas? Do you write every day or just when you feel like it? Do you use a typewriter or put it down in longhand? Do you write in the morning or the afternoon or at night? As though by learning the mechanics, anyone could write. If you've ever tried it, you already know that nothing could be further from the truth. We'll return shortly with Act 2. Norman Gelb, theatrical producer, and his assistant, Ted Harris,
have been disturbed, to put it mildly, by the demands of their new and talented playwright, Kay Mahaffey, to remove her name from the programs and substitute the name of Martin Vervain. The demand seems pointless as well as impossible. The opening is to take place this very night. As our first act ended, Mrs. Mahaffey's friend, Dorothy Dillingham, stood in the office of Mr. Gelb, and we heard...
Was Mr. Vervain a collaborator? They worked on the play together?
You could say that, yes.
Oh, she never told me that. And now this Vervain wants to cut in on the royalties. He'll sue. Well, he can sue Mrs. Mahaffey, not me. My hands are clean.
Mr. Vervain won't sue anybody, Mr. Gelb. Mr. Vervain's been dead for 50 years.
Norman and I just sat there, looking stupid.
I know this must sound strange to you.
Strange. You said strange.
It does sound a little strange.
It would to anybody who doesn't understand automatism.
Automatism?
Never heard of it.
Well, you see, in the field of parapsychology, in which I happen to be very well versed...
Mrs. Dillingham, why don't you start at the beginning and tell us how Mrs. Mahaffey got mixed up with Mr. Vervain, how they happened to get together and write this play.
Yeah, start at the beginning.
All right, I'll do that.
Please.
Well, Kay Mahaffey and I are very good, very old friends. We went to school together. Her husband died, and my husband died the same year. I took a little house up in the Catskills, and Kay went on living in New York because she got a job at the United Nations.
Translating, we know that.
Well, every Saturday almost, I'd come into New York, and we'd have lunch and go to a matinee. And this particular Saturday, over the luncheon table... You're not looking well, Kay, if you'll forgive my saying so.
Oh, I haven't been sleeping well, that's the truth.
Oh, my dear.
Well... It's living alone. Even after all these years, I can't get used to it.
William visits me every night. It's a great comfort.
Oh, Dorothy, please, don't get started on that spiritualist stuff again.
I know you don't believe in it.
It's fantasy. It's pure fantasy.
Call it anything you like. William does visit me.
Well, I simply can't go along with you on that. Although...
Yes? What are you thinking?
The oddest thing happened at the UN yesterday. I wasn't going to tell you about it. I wasn't going to tell anybody because it was so weird.
What? What was it?
Well, the man who does the French translating, he started to cough. And for a few seconds, he controlled it well enough, but then I could sense that it was getting the better of him, and I...
Yes.
I jumped in and took over.
In French?
Yes.
But you can't speak French.
Oh, I told you it was weird. Of course, it was only for a sentence or two, but they told me later I was perfectly accurate and my accent was quite good.
Kay, you have gifts. Believe me, I've always thought so, but I didn't want to discuss it with you because you've always been such a goat.
A what? A goat?
That's what we call the skeptics. Goats. Believers like me are called sheep.
Well... I think I'll stay with the goats.
But, my dear, your subconscious self has great power. Actually, everyone's has. Far greater power than the primary consciousness, the one we live with. Don't you see? When you jumped in for the French translator, your subconscious self took over. You hadn't been sleeping well. You told me so. You were over the border.
I was what?
Over the border. Your incarnate spirit was sufficiently over the border to receive, but still able to control its own supraliminal. You were able to receive from the French translator, but still able to say the words aloud.
Oh, Dorothy, I don't know. It sounds like gibberish.
Tell you what, after the matinee, come back with me to the Catskills. Stay overnight. You need the rest anyway, and we can talk some more. After the matinee, we drove up to my house together. I knew she was still very skeptical towards the whole thing, not to say hostile. So On the way, I kept the conversation on very mundane subjects. Kay hardly said anything at all. I made her go and lie down while I fixed dinner. And after we'd finished eating, without any prompting from me, she said,
What you were saying at lunch about the power of the subconscious self.
Yes?
How do you get in touch with it? With the power?
Well, there are different ways. I use a Ouija board.
A Ouija board? I didn't know they still made those things.
Oh, my dear. Everyone who's into parapsychology knows about Ouija boards.
Do you have one?
Of course I have one. You want to see it?
I might look at it.
I'll get it. It's right here.
What you said at lunch about being over the border?
Yes.
I don't know if that's what I'm feeling right now. I have an idea it's just the mountain air.
How do you feel right now?
Sort of, disconnected.
Disassociated?
I don't know what that means.
It could be the beginning of a trance state.
It's very odd. You know, I'm not sure I like it.
Well, here's the Ouija board.
I think my mother had one of those.
It has the letters and numbers from 1 to 10, plus yes and no, and goodbye.
Oh, it's such a funny name, Ouija.
Well, it's a combination of the French and the German words for yes. Oui, French. Ja, German.
How strange.
Kay, I know what you're thinking. What happened yesterday at the UN, how you translated into French.
When I only know German.
Oh, let's start, shall we? Oh, this is all so exciting. Now, this little three-legged, heart-shaped thing is a planchette. We put our fingertips on it very lightly. Yes, that's right. And then we wait till it moves. We were there for hours, till almost midnight. For the first hour, nothing happened. Nothing at all. I was willing to give up. I thought Kay was too tired to continue. Perhaps we'd do better in the morning. But about 10 o'clock, the planchette started to move. It spelled M-A-R. And then it stopped.
Martin.
Yes, but we didn't know that then.
Well, what else did it spell out?
Nothing. Just M-A-R. Over and over again for 2 solid hours.
Then what happened?
Well, a little after 11, Kay looked so exhausted, I insisted that she go to bed. We weren't getting anything new on the Ouija board. I said we could try again in the morning. So we each went to our own rooms and went to sleep. At least I did. But in the morning, when I went to make breakfast, there was Kay, standing over the table, staring at the Ouija board. Morning, Bright Eyes. Did you sleep well?
I didn't sleep at all.
Okay.
Did you?
Like a top? Never woke up once?
Are you sure?
Well, of course I'm sure.
You didn't come into my room whistling?
Of course not.
Somebody did. Are you sure? You might have walked in your sleep.
I never walk in my sleep, and I can't whistle.
Dorotha, a little after midnight, just after I'd gotten into bed, I heard it. The whistling. It was an old tune. Indian love call. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember. Well, was that all? Just the whistling?
I think so. Except I seemed to hear someone scolding me. Someone very annoyed and irritable.
Okay, let's use the Ouija board again, right this minute. Maybe, just
Dorotha,
maybe.
Do you mind if I use it by myself?
Why, no.
I have this feeling someone is trying to reach me. If I could just be alone.
Of course, I left her alone and went out to the kitchen. But a minute later, I heard it. Very faint, but unmistakable.
Well, she could have been whistling it herself, couldn't she?
Well, of course she could have been.
Of course she could have.
Well, let me tell you what happened next. I took a good long time fixing breakfast. I ate by myself in the kitchen so as not to disturb Kay in the living room. I cleaned up and putted around, and a couple of hours later, I looked up to see Kay standing in the doorway.
Dorothy, I know who it is.
Who, Kay?
The M.A.R. You remember how those letters kept showing up on the Ouija board last night?
Yes, just M.A.R.
They are the first letters of the name Martin.
Do you know a Martin?
Well, this Martin is Martin Vervain.
And you know of Martin Vervain?
Well, this Martin Vervain died 50 years ago.
Okay.
He was an actor. A very great actor, a star. It was his whistle I heard last night, and his voice, though it was very indistinct.
Maybe he was reciting from one of the plays he starred in.
No, I told you. He was scolding me.
But why?
Because it seems he has a play in mind. A play he wanted to write while he was a living actor. But he never had the time or the leisure to write it.
But why should he scold you?
Because he's been trying for years now to persuade me to write it for him.
Only he could never get through to you.
Something like that.
Kay, are you going to? Are you going to write the play?
I must. Don't you think so? Martin Vervain, after all these years, has gotten through to me. Dorothy, I can't let him down.
That night, about midnight, I heard it. I heard the soft creaking of Kay's bed. Heard the door of her room open and close. Heard her go into the living room, pull up a chair. And I knew, I was sure that through the Ouija board, she was receiving the words of the departed actor Martin Vervain. Sure enough, in the morning, I went into the living room, and there was Kay, her face glowing, though she had had no sleep for a day and a half.
The first act is finished, Dorothy. All night I worked. It went so fast I could hardly keep up, but the first act is complete. Oh, Dorothy, who would have thought that I...
Why not you? Why should you not be an automatist? Elizabeth Barrett Browning and Victor Hugo received messages by automatic writing. Why not you?
Oh, I never dreamed.
It's no more than simple telepathy. The fusing of the incarnate with the excarnate spirit.
Is that what's happening?
Martin Vervain is the communicator. That's all an entity ever is.
An entity, you say?
An essence. A being from beyond. A sender. As you are a receiver.
Oh, Dorothy. Dorothy. That this should happen to me.
Sunday night, at about midnight, I heard it again. And I heard Kay get up and go into the living room. But this time she didn't pull up a chair. Instead, I heard the soft tread of her feet, up and down the room. And I heard, even though I could not make out the exact words, I could hear her voice, low, soft, all through the night, her voice declaiming.
What was she doing?
Why, she was composing the play, of course, as it came to her from Martin Vervain.
A play does not get written that way.
I know you are one of the goats, Mr. Gale.
Oh, what happened next, Mrs. Dillingham?
Well, the next day was Monday, and Kay phoned the UN to tell them she wouldn't be in. That, as a matter of fact, she'd have to take off the rest of the week. And every night, about midnight, I heard the whistle, and I'd hear Kay get up and go into the living room. But along about Thursday, I think it was, I didn't hear her voice as I had before. I heard instead, you'll never believe this, I heard a typewriter. Yes, a typewriter. Kay was taking down Martin Vervain's words on a typewriter.
It's incredible.
I told you wouldn't believe me.
You must admit, Mrs. Dillingham, it's not easy.
Oh, no, of course it isn't. The part about the typewriter, I found that hard to believe myself. Though I had heard of such a thing a long time ago. Well, the next morning I confronted Kay with it.
You don't mind my using your typewriter, do you?
Of course not, but did you? Was it really?
Was I really typing the play? Yes, of course I was.
It sounded so easy. You went so fast.
Oh, Dorothy, there's nothing to it. You know what I've decided? I've decided I'm the entity.
Oh, no, Kay. Martin Vervain is the entity. You are the automatist.
That may have been true in the beginning, but then I went ahead on my own. This is my play. I've even thought of the title. The Color of Desire. Do you like it?
Yes, but
I was just typing up the title page. The Color of Desire by Kay Mahaffey. There.
Tell me, John Matthias, someone is supposed to have said to the man who came to be known as St. John of the Cross, tell me, how do you write your beautiful canticles? To which the poet priest, they say, replied, sometimes God helps me, and sometimes I do it by myself. If the great saint received help from the deity, why should not Kay Mahaffey get help from a deceased actor named Martin Vervain? No reason at all that I can see. We'll continue shortly with Act 3. In our second act, we heard from the lips of Dorothy Dillingham the account of how her friend Kay Mahaffey came to write a play. How, after a session with the Ouija board, a discarnate spirit, who in his incarnate existence had been an actor named Martin Vervain, made himself known to Mrs. Mahaffey and conveyed to her telepathically a play he had wanted to write himself during his lifetime. As the act ended, we heard Mrs. Mahaffey say,
Dorothy, I am the entity.
Kay, Martin Vervain is the entity. You are the automatist.
That may have been true at first, and then I went ahead on my own. This is my play. I've even given it a title. The Color of Desire. I was just typing the title page. The Color of Desire by Kay Mahaffey. There.
The next morning, we got out the yellow pages, and we looked up theatrical producers, and we tore the page out of the phone book and glued it to the Ouija board and moved the planchette over it. And the planchette stopped at the name Norman Gelb, and we gathered up all the pages and put them in a folder and sent them to you.
That is incredible.
I know it's hard for you to believe.
It's impossible.
Mrs. Dillingham, when Mrs. Mahaffey came in here to discuss the production, and all during rehearsals and all the time out of town on tour, she seemed all right. She wasn't, the way she is now.
I know. But she wrote me, I think it was from Philadelphia, that Martin Vervain was starting to give her trouble.
Uh-huh. What kind of trouble?
Oh, she didn't say exactly, but she did say he was using bad language and threatening her.
What, you mean physically?
I think so.
Mrs. Dillingham, Mrs. Mahaffey has been under a great strain.
I should say she has.
No. I mean for a long time. Maybe ever since her husband died. Living alone, earning a living, all that. And then she writes this wonderful play. It just comes to her. These things do happen that way sometimes. And it's bought and cast and put into rehearsal and produced and tried out. That's all a lot of excitement and involvement. Even if you've been through it before, it's a big strain. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit if Mrs. Mahaffey's sort of, broken down a little. Her nerves have gotten the best of her. That's all it is.
I'll get it. Norman Gelb's office.
Let me speak to Mrs. Dillingham. I know she's there.
Sure. It's for you. I think it's Mrs. Mahaffey.
Oh. Kay? Oh, dear. Oh, that's awful. Oh, Kay. Yes, of course I will. Right away, dear. I have to go. He's with her and behaving badly.
Sure. You run along. We'll see you at the opening.
I'm not sure Kay will be able to come to the opening, Mr. Gelb.
Not coming to the opening of her own play? Who ever heard of such a thing? This is going to be a night to remember.
Well, Norman and I will remember it, that's for sure. He and I stood up in the back of the theater all through the performance. The play had never gone better. Everything went like clockwork. The actors were magnificent. And when the curtain came down on the third act...
Oh, wow! Wow, terrific! Oh! Author! Darn shame she's not here.
Oh, yeah. Finally, they stopped applauding. Finally, they emptied the theater. Norm and I sat in the green room, happy and exhausted. Only one thing remained, the notices. What would the critics say about the play? It didn't seem possible they wouldn't rave about it. But one thing is sure about the theater. You could never be sure.
What do you think, Ted?
Oh, a smash.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, can't miss.
Yeah.
Still, critics are funny people.
Yeah. What do you say we go across the street?
Okay. Where's your coat?
Just across the street? I don't need it.
Okay, let's go.
You know, Ted, it's a funny thing about the theater. 1 minute it's full of life. Sound, lights, people. The performance ends, the applause stops, the people leave, and it's silent as death and as dark. Look, even the lights on the marquee are going out. Okay, let's cross the street. Oh, no. Wait a minute, Ted.
What's the matter?
You know, I can't stand the idea of Mrs. Mahaffey not being with us when the notices start to come in. I don't want to sit there with just you and my mother. Go on up to Kay's apartment and see if you can't talk her into joining us.
Well, why don't you come with me? She'll listen to you better than to me.
My mother's over there waiting for us. You go, huh?
Okay.
Tell her we just have to have her with us, huh, Ted? Tell her it's the big night for all of us.
Well, I got a taxi and drove to Kay's place. When the door opened and it wasn't Kay Mahaffey, it was Dorothy Dillingham. And she looked worried.
Come in, Mr. Harris.
Isn't Mrs. Mahaffey here?
She's in the bedroom, but don't go in there. She won't recognize you.
Is she sick?
Not exactly. The doctor left just before you got here. He says she's all right. She'll come out of it.
Come out of what?
Well, the doctor said it's a sleep of exhaustion, but I know better.
What do you think it is?
I think it's deep trance.
Oh, no. Mrs. Dillingham.
It started at 8 o'clock. I was in here, and she was in the bedroom. I heard her cry out, Don't, please don't. Mr. Harris, I'm sure he was with her.
You mean?
Martin Vervain. After a while, I went in there, and she was lying on the bed, perfectly quiet. I spoke to her, but she didn't answer me. That's when I called the doctor. I was worried.
Well, of course you were.
The doctor said he found bruise marks on her body.
Oh?
You know how I think they got there?
Now, Mrs. Dillingham.
I know. You're not a believer.
No, I'm sure there's a simple explanation for the bruises.
That's what the doctor said. But I know better.
Mrs. Dillingham, Mr. Gelb and I were very disappointed that neither of you came to the opening.
Oh, did it go well?
Oh, very well. Very, very well.
Oh, excuse me. Hello?
Mr. Harris there?
Oh, yes, just a second. For you.
Thanks. Hello?
Ted, the notices are starting to come in. Radio, TV. Ted, they are sensational, fantastic, out of this world.
Oh, wow.
Tell Mrs. Mahaffey she's got to come down here. How is she, by the way?
Well, I haven't seen her yet.
Oh, well, tell her this is something she can't miss. Once in a lifetime thing, unforgettable.
Marvelous, Norm. I'll do my best here.
Don't take no for an answer. I'll see you and make it soon.
Yeah. See you soon, Norman.
That was Mr. Gelb?
Yes, and he says...
Oh, yes, dear. It was Mr. Norman Gelb.
Oh, Mr. Gelb?
Mrs. Mahaffey, Mr. Gelb was calling from a restaurant across the street from the theater. The theater where your play opened tonight.
Oh, yes. The play.
Mrs. Mahaffey, the reviews are starting to come in. Radio, television. Mrs. Mahaffey, they're all great.
Oh, I wrote the play. Just as Mr. Vervain told me to. I never corrected or changed a thing.
Mrs. Mahaffey, Mr. Gelb wants the three of us to join him.
He does?
Yes, and when you walk in, probably everybody will applaud.
For me?
Oh, of course for you.
How will they know who I am?
Well, your picture's been in the papers, and you'll be with me.
Okay, let's go.
Well,
I'll get your coat.
they'll really applaud?
Sure. And we'll sit with Mr. Gelb, and people will stop by the table and congratulate you and tell you how much they liked your play.
Oh, it does sound like fun.
Oh, it is fun, Mrs. Mahaffey. It's fun like no other fun in the world.
Here's your coat, Kay. I've got mine.
Ladies, shall we go? In the taxi, I didn't say much. I was secretly pleased with myself. For once, I had succeeded with Mrs. Mahaffey, and I looked forward to watching her take in all the glories, all the splendor of the theatrical world, which too often is grubby and depressing. But tonight, she'd see it with its best foot forward, and she would be thrilled. So far as I know, there's no bigger thrill to be had than the one that comes from a play that's a smash hit.
I hope I'm doing the right thing.
Of course you are.
You just wait and see, Mrs. Mahaffey. It'll be the experience of your life.
Will it?
You bet it will.
Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris, are you whistling?
Me? No. Are you?
No, I can't whistle.
I knew I shouldn't have come.
Driver.
Yeah?
Were you whistling just now?
Why should I be whistling?
Is the radio on?
You want the radio on?
No.
Here you are.
Come on, Mrs. Dillingham.
I heard it. I know I did. Didn't you?
Yes. Come on, Mrs. Mahaffey.
I shouldn't have come.
Oh, yes, you should.
Look across the street.
What is it, Kay?
Look up there. The lights.
The marquee.
It's lighting up. The lights are going on. One by one.
The Color of Desire. By
Martin Vervain.
Ted Harris told you at the very start. He said you wouldn't believe it, didn't he? And you don't, do you? I don't blame you. It's a completely incredible story. Do I believe it? Well, I am rather like the White Queen in Alice in Wonderland. I have trained myself to believe three incredible things before breakfast. Once you get the hang of it, it's easy. Try it. You'll discover that half the things you find incredible turn out to be true. Incredible, isn't it? Mrs. K. Mahaffey never wrote another play. The Color of Desire ran for 3.5 years. Did Martin Vervain desert her? Or did she desert Martin Vervain? There have been several playwrights who have written one successful play and were never able to do it again. Perhaps K. Mahaffey was one of these. Or should I say Martin Vervain was one? I leave it up to you. Believe whatever you like. Whatever you believe may very well turn out to be true. Our cast included Norman Rose, Don Scardino, Bryna Rayburn, and Ann Petoniak. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by General Electric Citizen Band Radios. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
You've been listening to the OTR Gold Network. Find more classic radio at otrgold.com.